you're down 6, about 12 to play. Bruce, you hit a 3, you guys call timeout. The two of you and Roddy scored the next 32 points for Ohio State. You guys went through the battles last year when things didn't go well. What were the three of you collectively able to do to flip this game and make enough plays to pull away?
I mean, it didn't seem like it, but in the crucial moments of the game, we got stops when we needed. We got first-time rebounds, and we were able to convert them into scores on the other end. So, Roddy's, and what was it? Yeah, the dunk. The alley-oop was one. I don't remember. I know the alley-oop was a turning point, and we just kept it rolling from there.
Like I was saying earlier, we have so many people that can have a night. Then at first it was Rod, then Zed started picking out of nowhere at the end. At the end, I was hitting free throws and hit it on a big time shot, but due to the guys that were just really unselfish. So I feel like that we really sharing the ball this year. We really don't care who the high scorer this year. We just really want to win. So I feel like during that time, Oakland was a good team that shot a lot of threes, and we're just gonna come down to the end.
Their coach said that they knew everything you guys were going to try to do against their zone. He felt that frustrated you. What was it like trying to figure that out as the game went on, and how prepared did you feel their defense was to try to stop what you were trying to do?
I feel like every zone usually had to punch the middle to break it down. But that's a very unique defense we probably will never see. But I'm glad we went through it. We battled through it the first game. But I feel like it took a little time to figure it out. But I feel like we kept pushing, kept hitting open threes, kept making the right play. And I feel like if they start breaking down, we ended up pulling it out.
Obviously, you guys knew that they were a three-point shooting team, but when did you figure out that they were a little bit different three-point shooting
They
team?
were the Golden State Warriors.
I feel like I just kept running around the court. I feel like I took every part of the court. Guarding number 3 and number 11, especially when number 3 and number 11 hit the two big shots at the end of the game. I feel like I was right there, and I feel like it was just tough shots. You have to live with it at the end of the day. They kept testing 3 that's fading away. I feel like those are just tough shots you got to live with.
As a guy who's gone through so much to this program, what stood out to you about Scotty's performance and how he played on his first game?
I mean, he played really well. He gave us a spark off the bench. He came in right away and produced. He's tenacious on defense, and we need him. So it just shows how much work he puts in every day, and he's willing to sacrifice and go out there and play as hard as he can.
For any of you guys, you'd love to win by 20, but what can you take from a game that's tight like this to the end? Does that do anything for you in terms of confidence, or is it more like, well, we barely survived one?
It shows that we can grind out games as well. That was a very gritty, but ugly win for us. But I feel like we had a lot of miscues, errors. That's first game of the year, but I feel like we kept fighting through that, and we found an answer at the end of the game. I feel like everybody came together. When we down, we just know we got to hit singles, and then get to pull out the win. So.
Roddy, Zed was saying that the alley-oop was a turning point for this team. What did you see from that moment? I know they consider you the best dunker on this team. So.
It's funny. That was the first live me and Bruce ever connected on, so it was a very special moment for me. Obviously, plays like that obviously changed the course of the game. So, being able to use my athleticism and my ability to really, give the team energy, I'd do anything for that. Especially like Bruce. Bruce made an amazing play on defense. I just ran the floor and found me, honestly.
Yeah, and then not the first half. You would have wanted 0-4, I think, to start. Mm-hmm. But then to kind of bounce back, a little bit of a microcosm of last season, bouncing back from a slow start. How did you bounce back tonight?
Huge ups to my teammates. They gave me the support and the confidence to be able to just, play my game. Very weird and different zone. You're not really used to really seeing that kind of zone that they play. So it was kind of an adjustment for me to be able to kind of pick up what they're doing and try to find some exploits in the defense.
Yeah, that's a similar question I would ask. What got you going? You hit the 2 one-handed shots there in the lane right before that alley-oop. And you tried to attack in the first half and had some turnovers out of it. Just maybe, somebody got a hand in there and knocked it away. But just how important was it to put those two in to kind of get that? You scored 9 straight points in that little spurt.
The team, Oakland is very handsy. Like I said, very complicated defense they play. So one of our big emphasis was driving gaps and forcing long closeouts. So I just try to whenever they got like a wing or something, sprinting on the closeout, I try to bust the closeout. But I just wanted to play my game, stay poised, stay very
Aggressive.
yeah, staying aggressive.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I got a little nervous there. But yeah, like I said, just leaning on my teammates, they offer assistance. So I was over 4 in the first half, but I mean like that halftime talk we had with the teammates is very special for me.
Is that a big part of your off season was losing weight and you looked visibly smaller on the if I can say it, right? How are you feeling out on the floor? Did you feel lighter? Did you feel more athletic?
Yeah, I felt great out there. I'm gonna give it to the strength and conditioning staff. We put together a plan and we stuck with it, and I feel great out there. So I came in the game and tried to double somebody, which is crazy. I don't know why, but I feel great out there. I'm able to feel more athletic, more agile out there. So I'm glad I lost this weight.
Do you feel that exemplified, especially in your post-spin move? I mean, that's what got you a couple big nuts in this game.
Yeah, I felt a little quicker on that. Like it felt a little bit like the wind was whipping through my ears. but that's it. I felt great out there.
Bruce, we talked to Greg just a minute ago, and he said you stood out on film as a player who, even as a freshman, made big shots and big moments, and he, quote, likes guys who make big shots. Just in this game, you hit a big one there. You guys were ahead just 68-67. They just cut the lead. You hit that one in the corner. I guess what's going through your mind on a play like that when the other team has just gained some momentum and you've got to go out and make a big shot to get some back for your team?
To be honest, I couldn't hit a three in the beginning, and they were hitting all these three. I said, I got to at least hit one. So I was like, man. So I knew Roddy was gonna pass it. I was like, it's gonna come, but I just gotta be patient. And he hit it to me in the corner. I was just ready to go. That's the shot we worked on all week because in their zone, the corner was like a big opening for us. So corner shots was a big emphasis I used this week. But thanks to Rod for passing the ball. So
He also called you the man. A man. Are you the man?
I'm the man. I've had that confidence in myself. So, I'm
all right.
Zed, you were you were able to be really efficient, especially with your drop steps and your post hooks. How important is it for you to be efficient in the post in order to open up shots and opportunities for your guys on the perimeter?
I mean, that's all I've been doing is down there in the post, ever since I was first started playing basketball. So, the bread and butter, and teams are like, even though I've been playing Ohio State for 4 years now, teams know that that's my game. So, it opens it up. When they double team and pass back out, and we have open shots.
And then Coach Holman said a point of emphasis was rebounding the ball. How do you guys felt that you were able to do that and you were able to also dominate them in terms of glass?
I mean, on the offensive end, I think we did a great job getting into the offensive glass and getting second chance rebounds and stuff and points. But we definitely need to work on getting first time rebounds on the defensive end, especially late in the clock and long rebounds and stuff like that. But we'll come back to practice tomorrow and work on that and be better.
Bruce, when we talked after the Dayton exhibition, and you talked about, kind of in that game, you guys had a 9 or 10 point lead, then they came back and tied it, and you talked to us about how the team kind of gathered together, stopped it, made a push, and how you kind of regathered instead of letting it spiral. Kind of the same thing tonight. You guys get up 6 or 7 with a few minutes left, and then they make a push with 2 minutes left. And you guys can answer this, what are you learning about the group through those kinds of, conflicts as they come back and you've got to kind of pause, gather yourself, and push forward?
I feel like those moments were big for us because no one playing the Big Ten is gonna be like that the same way. I feel like us keeping our composure, just staying in the moment, just knowing that we're gonna make the next stop is big for us. Like you see everybody locked in, coaching staff, everybody on the same page. So when everybody had that look, you had that confidence in the game, down or up, but you had the same feeling that you're gonna win.
What was halftime like, Roddy? You said that they gave you confidence. Can you speak, give some details of what was said or what happened there at
This is
halftime?
the last question, by the way.
Hang on, I gotta ask one more.
I mean, obviously, we're down by just a few points, and stats said that they had zero points in the paint in the first half. So I mean, like, one of our recipes for turning the game over for them was just to punch gaps and stay composed. Like, don't really worry about the first half that was behind us, and just worry about the next play, next possession. So that was really a big key emphasis of how we were able to be better in the second half.
Texas A&M comes in here, rankings don't mean a whole lot early in the season, but number 15. Just what's it mean Friday night to get an early season barometer where you guys stand? I know a lot of basketball, a lot of long season. Just what's your thought about lining up against one of the better teams on Friday?
I mean, they're a really good team. We haven't talked any about Texas A&M just because we're not going to look ahead to the second game that we had Oakland tonight. But I know the coaching staff are going to put together a great game plan for us and what we need to do, and we're going to follow it, and we should be good on Friday night. I know we're all looking forward to it, to play such a big game this early in the season, and I know the team is excited to play. So be there on Friday.
Bruce, you thought about it? You look for those big games. That's some of the reason why we came to Ohio State. Play top 15 team in the country in the shot. I feel like we capable of playing against anybody in the country, if you ask me. So I'm ready for Friday. So.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.